everybody. So something new today. We're going to do a Friday flow. Typically I do Friday slowdown, but lately I've been feeling the need to be a little bit more energetic in the practice, and so I hope you enjoy it. It's going to start out with some breath work, and we will move into some sun salutations, working up towards half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, and then we'll slow down and do some nice stretchy poses on our backs with a nice long Savasana. So the theme of the class today is the struggle is real. So we will honor that in doing more holding poses. So we'll hold the poses a little bit longer in honor of standing strong during hard times, but also keeping a soft and open heart. And through these poses, we'll be able to open more. And so, down in Costa Rica and, down here in Central America, really, people face harder times than we're used to in the States, and they live a way more simple life than we're used to living, and their attitude is a lot better, all right? And it seems like in the States we get hardened and we're separated from each other. It's like there's this tension going on, and it's just a totally kind of, it's an energy that can make you want to close up. And so how do you stand strong through these times and yet remain open? It's kind of like here, everybody's like, Pura Vida, man, Pura Vida, that's just the way it is. It's the way of life, and you feel it when you come here. And so I would love to be able to share that with people when I come back. And how do we maintain a healthy, energetic state? It's through our practices. That's how we do. And by not like beating ourselves up or overthinking or internalizing too much, we're good to ourselves, and that spills out to other people. And so we help each other and lift each other up. And that's why it's so important to be a part of a community. And I'm really hoping on building more of that through these classes and through some of the events that I'm offering. So I would love to be able to teach in person to you guys. So if you would like to find out more about the events coming up in Destin, we have some beach and yoga days at the Islander, and they should be really fun. And we're going to do yoga and paddleboard, and it's going to be empowering and beautiful, and it'll be a really good time to just reset and let go of anything that may be standing in your way from getting where you want to get. So yeah, check those out on my website, wildflyer.com, and check out both of my shops online, Wildflyer Destin and Ocean Springs. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do some breath work. You're going to need some props, bolster, a strap. If you don't have those, I use like a scarf. You can use a long scarf or something for a strap. And if you don't have a bolster, you can just take some pillows and wrap a towel, just wrap it up in a towel, and that makes a bolster. So you'll need those for later on. We don't need them right away. But go ahead and find a comfortable seat. It's nice to sit on a pillow, just to have your pelvis tilted towards the ground. It helps the spine to be long and naturally uncurved, just naturally unfolds, so that you have a long spine and a natural lumbar curve in your spine. So bring your hands together. In Anjali Mudra, press the thumbs against the sternum. And we're going to start with one Om. We'll take a deep breath in. Om. Tuning into our own unique vibration. Notice your attention on your heart space, and just soften into that space with each breath. And release your hands. You can open your eyes. And we're going to do some breath work now by Mula Bandh, which that is a constriction of the pelvic region, the pelvic bowl. So it's almost like you're squeezing up through your sex organs, through your navel, and just pulling upwards. So what we'll do is we're going to do breath of fire. We're going to do 3 rounds of breath of fire, 30 each. And then at the end of each set, we'll hold our breath, squeeze up through Mula Bandh. You'll hold your breath. Your eyes are going to be closed, and your gaze is going to be towards your third eye. All right? And so we'll start out. We'll take a deep breath and start breath of fire. So breath of fire is a pumping of your navel. So you're just pulling your navel back and blowing the air out your nose. Okay, so we'll start together. Take a deep breath. Gaze at the third eye. Deep breath. Mula Bandh. Squeeze everything up. And release. And take a deep breath in. Breath of fire. Gaze at the third eye. Inhale. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandh. Gaze at the third eye. Soften the heart and release. We'll do that one more time. Inhale. Squeeze everything up and in. Mula Bandh. Gaze at third eye. Relax your shoulders. And release it all. Just keep the eyes closed and notice. Just notice what's going on energetically right now. And so that gives a lot of oxygen to your brain. It gives you a little burst of energy because we're about to get moving here. So go ahead and remove the props, and you can go ahead and come into a down dog. Just press out through the heels here, press up through the palms, melt the heart. And on the inhale, shift into plank. You might need to lengthen out through the feet. You want to make sure the pelvis is tucked, wrists stacked under the shoulders. Take a deep breath. Option to lower the knees, bending at the elbows, come all the way down. Roll the shoulders back and inhale for cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades, soften your heart, pull the sides of the throat back. Arms are strong, heart is soft. And push back into down dog. Look to your hands and come into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Reach your arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. So let's do a full sun salutation here. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back to down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, option to lower the knees, bending at the elbows, keep them by the rib cage, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog or cobra. And exhale back to down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg, square the hips, and exhale, step the right leg between the hands. Inhale to rise for warrior one. Keep the hips squared to the front. Exhale, bring the arms back down. Step the right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale the left leg. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Rise for warrior one. And exhale, come back down. Step the left foot back. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. Take 3 breaths here. If anytime you want to rest in down dog or in a child's pose, just go for that. Inhale, step the right foot forward. So here we're going to move into a pyramid pose. Bring the back foot to 45 degrees and start to straighten out the front leg. Keep the hips squared. Lift through the heart. Keep the spine long. And then exhale. Let the heart melt forward. You might want to bring blocks to the side. That might help here. Pressing the right leg into the right hip socket. And then start to bend through the right knee. Come back into a lunge. Let the left foot fall to the side. And then you're going to keep the right hand planted. You can bring a block to the outside of the right foot and lift the left arm for side angle. Bring the left arm over the ear and reach it long as you press out through the left foot and out through the left fingertips. So from here, bring the left hand back down and slide the right arm over. Stick the booty back, bring your chest forward, and start to straighten out the right leg. Notice how that opens you up as you soften through the heart. Scoop the right hip under, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then release the left arm and step back to a down dog. Step the left foot forward. Come into a pyramid. Back foot is at 45 degrees. Lengthen through the left leg. Inhale to lift the heart. You might want to come up to blocks here. If I had some, I would use them. It's really good to have blocks. You keep your back a lot, your spine will stay a lot straighter. So lift through the heart, and then exhale, fold forward. Keep the hips straight. Press the left leg back into the left hip socket and draw the right hip forward. Really feel that stretch. And then come into a high lunge. Let the back foot come to a 90 degree. Scoop the left hip under and reach the right arm high for side angle. Now reach the right arm over the right ear. Press out through the right foot. Lengthen. Scoop the left hip under. Bring the shoulder blades together as you blossom through the heart. Let the ribs blossom up towards the sky. Remaining open. And then exhale. Bring the right hand in front of you. Walk the left hand in front of you. Send the booty back and the chest forward as you start to lengthen through the front leg. You might need to bring your legs a little wider. And then walk the hands back. Let the left hand come over the left foot and reach up through the right arm. The triangle. Scoop the left hip under. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Soften the heart. And then exhale, lower the right arm. Step the left foot back to a down dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale halfway or all the way, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. And back to down dog. 3 breaths here. Nice little jungle rain just started. This is great. This doesn't usually happen in dry season. So, making our way towards our apex pose of half moon. Inhale, lift the right leg. And then exhale, step the right leg forward. Come into a side angle. Lift the left arm high. Moving right into triangle again. Bring the booty back. Start to lengthen that front leg. Come into a triangle. Remember to scoop under with the right hip. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And notice how that opens you. And now, bring your left hand to your hip. Bring the right hand about a foot in front of you and lift up through the left leg. You might need your block here. But again, you want to use that scooping motion as you scoop the right hip under. Notice how that blossoms out your chest and then extend out through the left hand, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Softening through the heart. Supported by the back body, by the foundation of your practice. And then exhale. Come back down, side angle. And then inhale to come into a warrior 2. Take a deep breath in, revolve warrior, welcoming in whatever comes your way. And then exhale, releasing everything that's standing in your way, back to a down dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Come right into a side angle. Tapping into that support. Tapping into the earth energy as we ground down through the feet. And then bring the hands forward, move into your triangle. Remember, booty back, chest forward. Inhale to lift the right arm high. Scoop the left hip under, squeeze the shoulder blades. And then bring the right hand to the right hip, bend through the left knee. Bring the left hand about a foot in front of you. If you need a block, go for a block and lift the right leg high. Standing strong. Blossoming out, opening, welcoming in. Remaining open. Scoop the left hip under as you squeeze the shoulder blades, and notice how much more stable you are. And then slowly come back down. We're going to move to side angle first. Inhale to warrior 2. Take another inhale. Welcoming in all that good energy. And then exhale, letting go of all that's standing in your way. Step back to a down dog. Take one last flow if it calls to you as you move forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra. Back to a child's pose. Bring the knees wide, bring the feet together, send the hips back, and bring the forehead to the earth. Just noticing. Just feeling the support. Letting your heart melt. Being kind to yourself. And then go ahead and walk yourself up. And now you can grab your strap. And we're going to make our way to our back. So you want to take your strap or your scarf, whatever you're using here, and bend your left leg. Bring your right knee in and bring it around your right foot. You can straighten your left leg now and press the ball of the foot into the strap. Just getting a nice little stretch here in the hamstring. And then anchor your left arm down as you start to let the right leg fall out to the side. Keeping a gentle pull on the strap, and just let your right leg fall over as far as it will, while keeping the left side of the body as anchored as possible. And just enjoy the stretch. And then bring the right leg back up and bend the left knee, scoot the butt over to the right, yes. And then start to lower the right leg over to the side. Getting a nice twist here. And then come back to center and switch sides. Bend the right knee, bring the left foot in, bring the strap around the ball of the foot. If you want to extend the right leg long, you can. And just get a nice stretch in the hamstring here. Keep the hips squared as you press into the strap. And then when you're ready, anchor your right arm. Keep a tight pull, gentle but tight pull on the left strap, the left leg as you let it fall over. Keep the right hip anchored. And just enjoy. And then coming back to center, switch your hands around. Bring the left hand to anchor, and then let the right, if you want to bend through the right foot, scoot the butt over. That makes it a little bit easier. And just enjoy the stretch. Let your left foot fall over. It's okay if your left arm is not all the way anchored or if your left shoulder is not touching, but it does help a little bit to go a little deeper. And then come back to center. Bring both knees in, give yourself a hug. Squeeze, squeeze everything. Squeeze your head tight, squeeze your face, squeeze everything together, your toes, everything in tight little ball, everything, all the energy, and then release. Let your legs go long. Here, if you want to use your bolster, you can slide it underneath your knees for a little extra support. And it just, it's a little bit more comforting. Let yourself go completely heavy. And I'm going to play a little bit of music here for a nice little Savasana. For the next few minutes. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Start to come back into your body. Maybe reach your arms overhead and take a full body stretch. Remove the props. And then roll over to your right side. Cradle your head. Keep your eyes closed. And slowly press yourself into a seated position. Bring your palms together, and we'll close with one Om. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Om.